I go by the name of Dan Moon. I go by the name of ALunarLanding. My name is Dan Moon. I don't go by that name. Yeah, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. All right. These are rap songs. Check. Oh. Too many non-essential items take up room in my house, making it hard to find a path to my couch and lay down and fret for a couple hours over the fact that I found no better outlet for my dread than to sit here and pout. If only there was more time in the day I could breathe easy, knowing I couldn't possibly waste all of it. But then again, maybe I shouldn't underestimate my ability to find any excuse I can to stall a bit. Balled the first draft up and shot it towards the wastebasket, mumbled Kobe under my breath and held that pose for a second. Then thought about how I wasn't much of a Kobe fan anyways. When it came to basketball, I was more Dwayne Wade and Allen Iverson. Uncapped my drawing pen to outline some sketches. I only pass the ball to people I think can catch it, or will at least make the effort, cause that's all you can really ask for. I just had the realization that maybe I need to pass more. Acted and asked before and surely will again, but I can assure you there was never ill intent. I'm filled with pent up aggression towards my obsession with everything I do wrong. Am I really working hard if all I do is write a new song every couple of days and post it on the internet without making sure I found the proper audience for it to intersect with? Should I really hit the road and play shows even though I'm unknown and my funds are really low? Probably no, but fuck it, you only live once, right? I'd rather try and fail than think back on that one time that I could have made the effort but didn't. And now I'm here on my deathbed, which is the same position I'd be in if I did it. Shit, I'm gonna die and so are you, so does it even matter what we do? Absolutely. Shit, I'm gonna die and so are you, so does it even matter what we do? Absolutely. You see, everything that we do matters, everything we don't do matters. Y'all made the decision to be here tonight and that was the right fucking decision. Because one day you're gonna have a bad day, and it can turn into a bad week or a bad month or a bad year, but you'll be able to think back to this time where you were in this room with these people and you shared your feelings and you shared this space and you had a great time. And it'll put a smile on your face. That's all you can do every day is try to put a smile on your face. So make some noise for everybody that showed up here tonight. If you're in the room, I invite you to come a little closer, bring your energy a little more towards me. I have high social anxiety, and it helps me. It helps me to ground a little bit, Yes, that's what I like to see. Also, feel free to move. Feel free, your body needs to move. Check. Said I do not move fast, I move often. I change scenes, no jump cuts, it's all done with continuity. Accruing ambiguity with every new community. I walk around town unknown, nothing new to me. In fact, I quite prefer to being seen. And when I'm heard, it's not obscene. I keep it clean, like my energy since cleaning off the bean. I battle my absurdities concurrently with balancing my chi in a world that's unnerving me. I must confess, I get distressed with every step. Is it correct or misguided? When my left and right mind ever mesh, I get the sweats and shakes without warning. Adorn myself with talismans to help me navigate the stormy weather. Like birds of a feather, I flock with like-minded folks who buy CDs so they could read the liner notes. I'm not cool with being kinda dope. I wanna be the best to rock a mic when defined by those who find my flow pleasing. I'm clean eating, debris freeing. Set aside time in my day for deep breathing. No beat leasing, discreet meetings to seek teaching on how to reach healing. Keep grieving, I'm leafing through my grandma's writing with each feeling being drowned out by what's that sound? It's me screaming, tears leaking. I fear speaking to public crowds, but that's what I'm doing now. And I'm asking myself how do I keep growing in a positive direction and get the proper rest so my work is unaffected? I'm driving while I'm texting, yes, I'm living on the edge, and it's bound to catch up with me. Searching for the answers to questions vexing me at night. I'm trying to turn darkness into light. I would like to simplify while never losing sight of all the complexities in life. My dad says get a job and make sure it has a pension. My mom says get a job and make sure they offer benefits. My girl says get a job doing something that you love. I'm tired of coming home at night to a permanent mean mug. Jeez Louise, Bud used to keep me at ease, but now one puff of of the stuff. I'm on my knees and can't breathe, gripping my chest, believing death's at my doorstep. I'm on WebMD, using grill tongs as forceps. It seems these days discomfort's the norm for me, like big-breasted Victorian women in corsets, living life in my cortex. In other words, the gray area. Not quite that, not quite this. A polymorphous being, which makes it difficult to get in where I fit in. Find a bathing suit to swim in. Have relationships with women that won't all end in the same way, with them saying you're not the same man I thought you were. Good riddance. But how do I keep growing in a positive direction and get the proper rest so my work is unaffected? I'm driving while I'm texting. Yes, I'm living on the edge, and it's bound to catch up with me. How do I keep growing in a positive direction? Get the proper rest so my work is unaffected. Driving while I'm texting, yes, I'm living on the edge, and it's bound to catch up with me. Yeah. Thank you guys very much. Nice. Once again, my name's Dan Moon. Originally from South Florida, then North Carolina, Portland, Maine, and the last couple of years I've been out this way. So it's been great out here, meeting people that I never would have met before, and having good times. I just got back from the road with these gentlemen up here. It was a good time, you know. We had fun. Some of us had a little too much fun sometimes. This guy's always going. I'm kind of just a mosier. This guy's like, yo, we gotta go. But it's good because he keeps me on my toes. He keeps me fresh, you know. Hope you guys are enjoying things. Great night of music tonight. Who don't smile back are kinda asinine. Maybe they're just going through additional hardships, could be true. Either way, it won't prevent me from flashing mine. I'm dashing my thoughts down on pieces of loose leaf. It's weird when I think about the people who knew me but I didn't keep up with, so now don't know me. I guess that's bound to happen when you keep on growing. Slow and steady, that's the pace I race with. Your wise and prized possessions mean homemade bracelets. My style is makeshift. I got one of those faces you swear you've seen before but you just can't place it. Familiar is a feeling that I keep on chasing. I'm trying to worry less about the time I've wasted and spend more nights out under the stars in the arms of those I love, sharing warm embraces. Judgment's tasteless, healing's timeless. Trying to turn more pages and scroll less timelines, create better artwork and drop more flows. I keep my fam real close while we travel the globe. Go from rocking open mics to sold out shows. I'll give away more music, but I'll sell more clothes, and I'll print more comics, and I'll drink more water, make magic out of the mundane, go one step farther than I've ever been. If it's something that you love, then it never ends. I've got family, I got friends, and I'm there for them. See, I've got magic inside, and I know that ain't a lie, cause my life is the evidence. I went from nothing to stardust and traveled billions of miles. In the community you're part of, you make other people smile. It's a very powerful thing. We're all out here together. When you're walking around, we make other people smile. And I have a little mantra, and you can repeat it to yourself, and it goes like this. Yo, I flip a frown for you, I hold it down for you, and if you're ever in need, I'll be around for you. I flip a frown for you, I hold it down for you, and if you're ever in need, I'll be around for you. And then if they're still not laughing, you sway your hips like this, because for some reason when you dance like this, people get a little smirk on their face, because they can't help it, because you look kind of weird but also cool, and they're like, ah, that guy, or that person, you know. You just do this, and they'll mimic you, just like what's happening now, and then you won't feel so alone. So just do this. If I see you walking down the street doing this, I'll know, and we'll all have a better world together. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is nice. I spent all day today gutting fish. That's what I do for money. Not a living, but money. I work at a place called The Joint in Sherman Oaks. We do seafood and hand rolls and dry aged fish, and all day just hanging fish, moving fish. It's a thing. I smell like fish a lot. It's weird. And I was always the kid that would go fishing with my dad and didn't want to touch the hook or touch the fish, and now here I am, he's laughing at me. It's cool. This song is called Sounds Hard, but it's not. Because it sounds hard, but I am not. Very soft filler. Yeah. I want a line of folks around the block to come see my show, who all get their money's worth for this hard-earned dough. I want to never have to walk through this life alone. I want a woman with arms that I call home. I want bank accounts that never see an overdraft fee. I want to walk inside a room and have everyone notice me, then act like I'm invisible. My home is where my homies be, connected like umbilicals on freshly plucked newborns. Coffee cup is lukewarm, but still I say sipping. Tawny tint on my dental, but still I stay grinning. $1 million smile, still looking for investors in my movement. Grooving steady over beats, extend my reach, improve recruitment of my fan base. Keep myself in tune for whenever I hear the band play. I've been on my damn way for decades with not a thought of slowing down. Rappers out there hoeing sounds for dollar bills. I swear they say whatever to get their coffers filled. And that's fine. People can rap about whatever they want. It doesn't mean I have to listen, You listen to things that you relate to and all that kind of stuff. But, anyways. You see, I've got merch for sale, hand printed. Yeah, I'll mail it out to whatever city you live in, or perhaps I could come visit, so you'll get it free. You work for mellow music, have them offer me a deal. I've got nothing when it comes to metrics, but plenty of skills. I'll be making all types of records you feel for real. I wouldn't lie to y'all like Advil or Tylenol. I be pro at finding all the pain you keep inside of y'all, cause I got it inside me too. I be down to ride for you, and all you have to do is show me love for how I'm vibing, dude. Maybe we can have a little breakfast while we work through our depression. Have a laugh over some eggs and split the check and go our separate ways. That would be a precious day we treasure till the end. And if you've ever felt alone, just remember you've got a friend in me.
Sweet Lord Jesus, fuck me, it's photos.
Yeah. Shout out to friends who are strangers. Shout out to Alex who set us off today. Make some noise for Alex setting us off today. We got Bonnie Boy coming up. We got Join the Internet coming up. We got Joata coming up. Shout out to the Mystery Shop for having us. This is a great place. We were talking about before, rectangular rooms. I love it. It's fun. I'm gonna do a couple more songs. This song is about just things that you like, swing sets, and just making a little enjoyment of the smaller things. Swing sets give you permission to fly. Now you can do it on your own or with the soul by your side. Either way that you decide, just point your feet to the sky and close your eyes. I'm happy you're alive. Pack yourself a bag up of your favorite thing, a little snack for your belly, and bring something to drink. Perhaps a blanket you can lay down in the grass if you're tired, and give your brain a well-deserved break from having to think. A wise man once told me, when your heart's on the brink of breaking, you should take a break and make a moment to breathe. And although it might seem strange, don't lock it up like a Brinks. Instead, open up your heart for something it really needs. Now that's easier to say than to actually do. And some days it seems the way would be to gradually fade into a state of non-being, leaving your problems behind. Because if nothing's there to matter, then everything will be fine, right? True love gives you permission to cry. Now you can do it on your own or with a soul by your side. Either way that you decide, just point your feet to the sky and close your eyes. I'm happy you're alive. Some days it's a struggle just to wake up, and tasks that should be simple stir a panic in my gut, disturbing any kind of peace I felt I cultivated, making this world seem inhospitable for a human like me. See, the spiral starts to happen when my mind gets overactive, but my body's been neglected, so it feels like I'm lazy, and my thoughts are running marathons through mazes on the daily, and I'm probably less hydrated than biology requires. I'm tired, but couldn't say exactly from what. If you stop to ask, I'd likely laugh and give my shoulders a shrug, then deflect with apathetic quips. This world is so fucked, life sucks and such, so on. It's all just a crutch, because if everything is broken, is outside of my control, then I feel less responsible for trying to make it whole, which is one less thing that I would have on my plate, so I could smile when you ask and say, I feel great. Swing sets give you permission to fly. Now you can do it on your own or with the soul by your side. Either way that you decide, just point your feet to the sky and close your eyes. I'm happy you're alive. I'm happy you're alive. Oh yeah, I'm happy you're alive. I'm happy you're alive today, and I hope that you wake up tomorrow the exact same way. Thank you, thank you. All right, so I got two more. And we're gonna do like this. We're gonna go down, and then we're gonna come up. And then we're gonna go down, and we're gonna come up, okay? I've suffered for a long time with suicidal ideation. It's something that I deal with constantly ever since I was younger, and especially after I was taking care of my grandmother and she passed away. That 7 months was a tough time. And I wrote a song about it, and it features the words of Mr. Rogers, and it's been very helpful for me.
And I feel that if we can only make it clear that feelings are mentionable and manageable.
I wear my heart out on my sleeve. If you know me, I never cover up. I'm jumping through the chains of love like it was double dutch. Sometimes a subtle touch is worth more than a tight grip. But see, the trick is you've got to learn when to switch, cause applying too much pressure can cause a structure to crack. But the world will pass you by if you continue holding back how you feel. Allow your wounds to heal before you try to love again, or else the cut gets deeper and maybe you'll never love again. See, numbing hearts are the start of an epidemic of apathetic people with no compassion for the pains of others. I choose to feel until it breaks me into pieces, which I then examine to determine which ones to keep and which to discard. Pitch them at that being hard is manly. Bear my scars, but it's still raw, cause through my pain you'll understand me. Turning strangers to family, that's the power that love has. At one point the one you're with was someone that you never knew existed, and now you keep them closer than the ones you're blood with. Hold them tight to ease the struggle and take their hands and open up the darkest parts of who you are, and hope to God that you can trust. They won't judge you by your lowest, but instead help build you up, and you can cry until your knees buckle the pavement, your body shaking, believing there is nothing left to save you. You can cry until that feeling in your chest is no longer tightness, but instead another breath. I've done it often, but apparently not enough, cause here I am again, pulling hairs from my chin to keep from panicking. My speech is stammering, pairing my depression with too much time alone, not to mention my affection with my phone and who's not calling it. Thinking I should call it quits, cause then the pain would dissipate. Along with this anxiety, dying's my final freedom, so I reserve the right to choose when and where it occurs. I find a spot that is ideal for my departure from this earth, and then I'm out. This is not a cry for help, this is a daily conversation that I'm having with myself, and no one knows it. But at times the side for my demise presents a solid argument, enough to have me thinking that the devil on my shoulder has my back, and so I start to put my faith inside the darkness, hyper-focused on my faults, which makes my heart a little weaker. Then through the speaker I hear my despair shared by strangers, and I'm aware this music saves me. It's not just for entertainment, and I crying till my knees buckle the pavement, my body shaking, believing there is nothing left to save me, and I crying till that feeling in my chest is no longer tightness, but instead another breath. And I'm here to remind you that you can cry too. You've got a shoulder, I don't care if I don't know you, you can hit me up. I'm here to remind you that you can cry too. You've got a shoulder, I don't care if I don't know you, you can hit me up. Let your fears fly, let your tears cry, and choke my shoulder cotton, holding nothing back until your throat is gravelly. Feel comfort feeling sad with me, knowing I felt the same way. Spent many nights alone, up crying into the daybreak. My heart has done the same thing too many times to count. Bounce from lover to lover with the hopes that I find the right one. but not taking the time to make sure that I was the right one who someone could trust enough to hand over their heart to. And yeah, I know it's hard. We take the blame for all the pain. Everything bad's because of us. We will never be enough. Thinking the world would be better off if you cease to be a part of it. When simply being you is one of the hardest things to do. You can cry, believing there is nothing left to save us. We can cry, crying to that feeling in our chest is no longer tightness, but instead another breath. Mr. Rogers.
What do you do with the mad that you feel? When you feel so mad you could bite. When the whole wide world seems oh so wrong, and nothing you do seems very right. What do? Do you punch a bag? Do you pound some clay or some dough? Do you round up friends for a game of tag or see how fast you go? It's great to be able to stop when you've planned a thing that's wrong and be able to do something else instead and think this song.
Thank you. All right, we got one more in here, and we're gonna go all the way up this time. Once again, my name's ALunarLanding. I got a little merch table out there. I got stickers, zines, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're donating to the fund out front too. And when we get to the hook in this part, I'm gonna go dancing through the city like, and I need everybody just to yell la 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 so everybody around here hears us, okay? I don't think we need to practice. I think we got it. And I made the beat on this unless you don't like it. I say the same joke every time. One person laughs every time. I'll continue to say the same joke till I die. Yeah. I'd love to move into the heart of the city, find an apartment with parking and no charge for my kitty. But nowadays it'll cost me an arm and a titty, and those I can't afford to lose. So what's a dude to do? I pity fools who choose to lose sleep instead of chasing dreams, and all they seem to produce are reams of obscenities, cliche phrases, played out styles and enemies. I'm on a quest to civilize through rhymes and melodies. Hello, I'm the fellow least likely to want a confrontation, but just because I avoid them does not mean that I can't take them. Never fake unless that faking serves me best in the long run. Like Bruce Wayne out in public pretending to be on one. I yawn at your bronze son, not impressed with your flex pecs, just convex sets of muscles doubling his headrest. Maybe sending a sex text or use when you chest press. To me it's more important that they rise with my next breath. I'm dancing through the city like la la la, laughing at the people, worry about the top spot. I stay hungry, work ethic in a crock pot, slow cooking to produce a tenderest. Knobs, I'm dancing through the city like la la la, laughing at the people, worry about the top spot. I stay hungry, work ethic in a crock pot, slow cooking to produce a tenderest. I hope to blow like pop rocks mixed with soda in kids' bellies. I go with the flow like mint jelly and lamb chops. The knowledge my fam drops, I'm quick to apply. Look in my eyes, I am not to be trifled with. The pressure gets me Eiffel stiff, I rise to the occasion. Apply icing to the cake with a pipe, and kid, I'm nice with it. Like to tip 20% when I eat at restaurants. Imagine crazy scenarios so I can pick the best response. A proper restaurant, I'm anxious so I learn my knots and loosen them. My crew moves towards a better human renaissance. Witches grab your pentagons, signal to the great beyond. Be gone the throngs of demons who would try and harm our debutantes. I'll bring the coffee, croissants, and buttered biscuits. How many grits mixed with cheddar? I met no one who can resist it. Rather be labeled a misfit than fit into faulty systems. My resistance will be peaceful and persistent till they listen as we go dancing through the city like la la la, laughing at the people, worry about the top spot. I stay hungry, work ethic in the crock pot, slow cooking to produce a tenderest. Noms, I'm dancing through the city like la la la, laughing at the people, worry about the top spot. I stay hungry, work ethic in the crock pot, slow cooking to produce a tenderest. One more, I'm dancing through the city like la la la, laughing at the people, worry about the top spot. I stay hungry, work ethic in the crock pot, slow cooking to produce a tenderest. Noms. Thank you guys very much.